Hi everybody, it's Lori. Welcome to my studio. It's been a half a minute since I've been here with any new videos. I know it's been a long time actually, and it's great to be back. I've really missed you all, and I've missed talking to you. I'm going to talk about some things that are a little bit different here this time, though. Um, some of the things that I've been up to, let's see, since I've done any painting and video recording for you. Um, it's been a tough time in this world, as you well know. It's very different than it's ever been, and things have really gotten a little bit crazy, to say the least, over the last few years, especially. And I just needed to take a break to really kind of wrap my head around things again and pull myself together and focus on what's really important right now. And that's really different for me. Maybe it's something that's similar for you too, though. I am what people call a light worker, an intuitive. I am one who I, how do I want to put this? I can hear the voice of my spirit guides, my angels, um, not out loud necessarily, but in my head. It's kind of an intuitive thing, and I spent a lot of my life, most of my life actually, learning about spirituality, remembering who we are and how we're spiritual beings having a human experience, um, and kind of growing in that and trying to remember and wake up. A lot of people tell you, and maybe you've heard this, that this is the Great Awakening. And it is. Right now, this time is just very different, but we are going into a time that is way better. But it's kind of rough getting there. A lot of the ancient religions and a lot of the not so ancient religions have talked about this. The indigenous folks have stories about this time. It's a very special time to be alive. And even as difficult as it is, it's super, super cool to be here right now. It's something that um, it's a big kind of a deal. It's a big deal. It's a shift in the consciousness and the vibration of the entire planet, including everybody on it. So if you're interested in this kind of thing, great. Hang on, and we'll have a chat along with watching my painting go on. If you're not interested, then maybe you want to watch the painting anyway, and you could just turn the volume down or something, or just ignore me. I'm used to it. I'm used to getting ignored. Anyway, um, so what I kind of wanted to talk about today is I have been called by my guides and my teachers to talk to you guys about this. I have been a teacher most of my life as well um, as being a light worker, and it's kind of ingrained in me to teach. I have taught types of things in hairdressing is just one of the first careers that I had in my adult life. Um, I taught religious ed in the Catholic Church. I taught at the public school. I also taught for a cell phone company that it's a big one, but I did training for them, training in the hairdressing field, and I've just been teaching forever. So it was time to pull it together again and do some more teaching because this is a time when we really need as many people to kind of feel comfortable with what's going on in the world as ever before. Um, a lot of people are very concerned about what's going on between the breakdown of all of this, the systems in our society, and it started really, I mean, it started before, but COVID was the big one. That was the big thing where everybody had to lock down and stay home all around the world. And it gave everybody a chance to really rethink the world and rethink what we wanted out of our lives. And since then, a lot of people have moved out of big cities. A lot of people have started working from home. Um, it's just been a whole different thing. We've made a lot of changes in our lives because of that. And we are also making changes because there are so many other things that have come out that have been going on that have not been good. Um, I mean, in 2020, the year of the COVID, it started with all of the riots and protests and things like that for racism. And that's something that I think a lot of us really, if we didn't live with it every day, then we just didn't realize that it was still so big in the world today. I didn't. I didn't realize that it was as big of a deal as it is or was. I believe it's gotten a lot better since 2020. I think there's a lot of talk about it and there's a lot of good things happening, but you wouldn't know that to watch the news. And it doesn't matter if you watch CNN or Fox News. It's they're both making more out of things than they need to and not being totally honest, and all of the news media is just not being totally honest with what's really going on in the world. They're trying to push an agenda, and it's enough to make us fearful, very fearful. If we weren't scared enough by COVID, and once we finally started getting over some of our fear with that, it's just been one other big fear after another. And it's still going today. If this person becomes president, or if that person becomes president, or whatever, it's all got to come to the surface, and we have to deal with it because we really can't take any of these things with us into our new world that we're building and where we're going with this awakening. So that's kind of a snippet of what I want to talk about today. Now I'll get into it a little bit more in depth throughout this video, but I also want to let you know that if this is something that you're interested in, that you have had experience in, if you have comments, if you are also a light worker, if you're curious about any of it, please leave comments in the comment section of the video and let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know of any questions that you have so we can turn this channel maybe into somewhere where we can have a good conversation. I would love to have some good conversation about it all and share what we all have going on around us and some of the fears maybe that we have or how we deal with them. One of the ways that I deal with a lot of it is with my painting. It's paint therapy, art therapy for me. It just, especially something like what you're seeing me do here with this type of work that I'm doing, this ninja swipe with all of the doodling that I go on doing. I just get so involved in it. There's no way I can talk to you while I'm painting. There is just no way. I am in my own world. I videotape it and I just create and I get lost in it. It's a meditation for me, a form of meditation, and it's a great form of meditation. So if you're watching this video, my guess is that you also paint, and it hopefully your paint and your artwork is doing the same kind of a thing for you, because we all need a place to go where we can feel comfortable, safe, be creative, let ourselves go within ourselves and find some peace. So, anyway, that's why I've decided to get back into doing some painting. I missed it. I love it. I had so much fun doing this piece here, and I absolutely have totally enjoyed it. Um, so, anyway, getting back to where we were, the self-care, yeah, again, is something that we all really need to do for ourselves and for the people that we love around us, because the only way we're going to get through this whole thing with any kind of semblance of peace throughout this process of enlightenment, um, group enlightenment, raising the vibration of the entire planet, is with finding some peace and some love wherever we may be. So maybe turn off the news, like we were saying. Obviously, everybody wants to keep up a little bit about what's going on in the world. I completely stepped away from it for a while, but then I go back to it a little bit here and there. I just have to remember to keep a distance, and not a distance, that's maybe not the right way to say it, but to keep a reminder that this is simply part of the process. We have to get through and clear our planet, our lives, our world from all of this negative stuff so that we can move forward into a world that has more love, understanding, higher vibration, and that is where we're going. We're destined to get there. The only difference is how much pain we're going to have to go through in order to get there. Some people had more struggle with the COVID than others. And as a planet, as a whole, though, it was horrible. It really was horrible, especially at first when it was first came about, and we saw stories on the news all day long, every day about it, and it was so scary because nobody really knew what was happening. But I do recall, if you really look back and see what was told to us, was that the prediction was that we were going to have millions of deaths throughout that first year here in the United States. And we didn't. I say only, one death is one too many. But we got through that first year with losing 100,000 people. 100,000 too many. Again, please don't take this as I'm thinking it's no big deal. It was a big deal. But we didn't lose millions of people. And the reason for that is because enough of us found that love and sent that love out into the world. And the more love and light we send out into the world and we portray from our souls and our own self, the easier we're going to get through these things. From the people that I listen to that are the modern day prophets, so to speak, they're the people that are channeling the collective and the spirits, the souls, the angels, the archangels. There are many people out there who are channeling and speaking to a lot of these different groups that are out there working with us and helping us through this. That they say that could have been a lot worse. We can change the future, and that's why nobody can really predict exactly what's going to happen in the future because we can change it by the things that we do. And I would love to get through this and get into this happier time with as little pain going forward as possible. I don't want to see anybody else be hurt, anybody else be tortured. I don't know what the right word is. Struggle. I mean, anything. I would like to see this go very smoothly. And so that's why I have spent so much time and haven't been painting, but I've spent more time focusing on whatever form of meditation I can get into on that particular day. And, just sending out love. That's all you have to do. It's very simple to do. You just feel it in your heart. Think about the things that make you the warmest in your heart. Feel the love grow and expand and just grow that love. And it does get sent out into the planet, into the atmosphere, everywhere, to people everywhere. Anyway, that's it in a nutshell. That's just kind of where I'm at and what I'm wanted to say and what I wanted to talk about today. Again, please leave some messages and let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you've been doing to help get through all of this. And let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you're feeling in this world today. Are you scared? Are you feeling confident? I think we're all feeling a little bit of both. At least I hope you're feeling a little bit of both. I hope you're feeling some confidence and some joy and understanding that this is just bringing us to a really wonderful place on the planet and that it's all going to be okay. It's just a matter of how quickly can we get there. So hopefully we can continue our conversation and move forward with the future paintings that I'm going to be doing. Um, the next couple of paintings actually that I'm going to be doing are going to be a little bit of a different style, and I will get back into some more of these ninja swipes because they really are fun. I just love them. I get to really play with paint and move it around and have some fun with it. Um, anyway, I'm going to let you go for now. And I hope you enjoyed this painting. If you did, and if you enjoyed the conversation, give it a big thumbs up if you would, please. Leave a comment, share the video with anybody that you think might be interested in any of it, the talking, the painting, whatever. And we will talk again next time. I'm hoping to be sending these out at least once a week. And so we'll see you in about a week. Take care. My love to all of you. I hope that you find some peace and joy in your day today. Bye bye.